So guys, right now we have created two Windows 22 servers. Yeah. So what is the purpose we created? What is the purpose we created? Some business usage, business requirement, we have created the server. So you can understand whatever the system I connected directly, that's my personal computer is Windows 10 operating system. Okay. Windows 10 operating system. This is my Windows 10 operating system. 21H2. Next, if I'm going here in server, if I'm type WINVER, 21H2 is a 2022 operating system. This is a server OS. This is a Windows server. It's a Windows server. Okay. So here you can see is Microsoft Windows. That's it. If it is a server, it will be showing server. If it's a desktop, they'll not mention anything. So next, in this particular server, there is a console called Server Manager Console. Is an additional feature in this server operating system. You can click on the Server Manager. You'll get more information about the services in the Windows Server operating system. Okay, you'll get a more feature on it. So here you can add roles and features, you can remove the features, you can manage the features, you can create the groups, you can connect to the cloud environment with Microsoft Azure. Everything we can manage here. This feature is not available in the desktop operating system. Somebody is asking question. Please go ahead.
No, I think it's fine. I get it clear.
So now, if you click on Add Rules and Features, okay, now the screen is small. I'll put into full screen window. You can easily understand. Huh? So now this is the Add Roles and Features window. Click on Next. Role-based, feature-based installation. Next. And this is a server. In this server, these are the main services on there. Okay, these are the main roles are available. If you install this role, it will be act as a server. Suppose if I'm installing DHCP, it acts as a DHCP server. If you install fax role, fax server. If I'm install Hyper-V, it acts as a Hyper-V server. If I'm installing web server, it acts as a web-based server. So based on the role, if you are installed, the server will be act like that. So by default, except file and storage service, remaining services are not installed. It's a plain operating system. It's a plain operating system. We call it as vanilla operating system. Vanilla, VANILA, vanilla operating system. There is no services, okay, softwares or installed on this computer. It's a fresh server operating system. We call as vanilla operating system.
I know that term vanilla. Is it like something common or easy to find kind of operating system? That's the reason it calls that vanilla operating system.
If you go to ice cream shop, okay, there's a lot of flavors are there, but a base flavor of the ice cream is a vanilla. Yes, sir.
The most common thing.
It's a common,
Okay,
a
fine with
general
yeah.
operating system, general server operating system. Nothing is installed. You have not added almonds. You have not added any fruits on the ice cream. It's a it's a plain flavor. It's a plain flavor is nothing but vanilla. Okay. So that means this operating system, no services, nothing is configured. Just now it's installed a fresh operating system. Okay.
Fantastic.
Correct. Now, this operating system, I'm going to make it as a server. This server, this mission, I'm going to make it as a server. Okay. So, in general, in general, okay, how these servers are managing it, how these servers are managing it, that's a very, very important. That's a very, very important. Basically, the servers you're not directly connecting, indirectly you will be connecting and you're managing it. These servers are you're not directly connecting and managing it. So to understand this concept, first I will show you how you can manage the environment. So what is the operating system? What type of connections will be there? Okay, how you are creating the users and managing the passwords, everything I can explain. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
See guys, this server, basically server operating system, right? So how many users are there? First users we need to identify. Once you got a users, then we can get a more information. Just give me a minute. So let's take a scenario. Let's take a scenario. You all are my employees. Okay. You all are my employees. Suppose Kavita, Ramya, Hassan, and Bogesh. So everybody you're using some laptops or desktop. Okay. Everybody you're using laptop or desktop. This system is provided by company, the office. Now the question is how Ramya will be logging into the system, how Kavita will be logged into the system. So how your 4 people are logged into your system, how you will be. That's a very, very important. In this system, first we need to install the operating system. Along with that, we need to create a user ID and password, then only you can log in. Suppose if I'm creating in this particular system, go to run control panel, open the control panel. Here is a user accounts will be there. Here user accounts, manage another chain account. So only administrator account is there. I'm going to add a username Ramya. And I'm giving the password. Some password I'm given. So password hint. Okay. Now next and finish it. So now Ramya account is created. Ramya account is created. Unfortunately, Ramya forgot the password. How can you log in to the system? Huh? How can I log into the system? Is this possible? She
You
forgot the
can, but
password. No.
the administrator can do something to help her out.
Suppose in your system, if administrator is remote, what will happen? Administrator account is removed. What will happen? Ramya cannot connect to the server, right? It's a big problem. So to manage this, all accounts, all the computer details, we are going to create a separate server. Okay. The server name called Active Directory server. Understand? I'm going to install Active Directory server separate machine. If I'm creating the Active Directory server, all your user IDs, all your computer IDs, we can manage in a central location. So nowadays, such a big companies, medium level companies or small level companies are managing the users access, logins, application access, everything through AD only. Without AD, no such companies are running. It is called domain. It is called domain account creation. So this is called domain controller. So now we are going to create a separate server for Active Directory, and I'm going to install each and every configuration on the system today. Are you clear? So how to create Active Directory? That's very important. Go to instances, launch new instances, SGP Active Directory, Windows Server 2022, T2 Micro, keeper I selected, network, default network I selected. That's it. Don't make any changes here. Now, the main server is I'm creating now. This is also fresh operating system. This server, I'm going to make it as a Active Directory server. How the server will become as an Active Directory? In Server Manager console, we have AD services, Active Directory Domain Service, DNS service. If both we install, the server will become act as Active Directory. Every company nowadays you are seeing Wipro.com, Cognizant.com. Okay. So these domain servers are creating like this. As a real-time process, I'm explaining here. So now the server is creating. So please wait another couple of minutes. So once the server is ready, we can connect and install the Active Directory services today. So don't make any changes without my permission. So whatever the class we are doing, the same steps you can perform on your lab. The remaining concepts we will discuss in the next class. Still the server is initializing, so please wait for a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Rajesh, one quick question.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. How far the servers
Your
will
voice is
be
too low,
active?
Ramya.
Yeah, how far the servers will be active in mobile extern when we connect all the servers? So how far it will be active? Like until server gets stopped or something.
I didn't understand your question clearly.
Actually, in mobile extern, we'll connect to different servers, right?
Do you want me to use Mobextem once again?
Can you open that?
Okay.
Yeah, we are connecting to different servers here, right?
Okay.
So I have connected to that two servers at the same time, and how far it will be active here until it gets stopped,
Until
or
you
what
close,
is the case?
it is active, and the session will be saved here until you remove.
Until we remove.
Until
Okay.
you remove, the servers will be safely available in this list.
Okay.
Till you don't want to add.
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Or maybe server checks have been completed.
Now we are checking the server is completed or not. Yeah, server is ready. We can take this IP address and we can connect from the Backstrom. Okay. New session, RDP. And we need a password. Right click, connect. So finally, I decrypt the password for AD server. I'm connecting now. Now the server is ready. So what are the things mainly we need to do before installing Active Directory? First of all, we need to change the name. So whatever the name we have provided here. So go to Start and Windows Explorer. So just now we connected, right? There's some background process, everything is running. So please wait for some time. After that, you can start your changes. Click on File Explorer and right click this PC, go to Properties. Now here we have option called rename this PC. Click here and you can change the name SGP-AD. Okay, the mission name is. Next, and it will ask to reboot the computer. Please reboot it. Please start now. You can click reconnect. Once the system is up, automatically this connection will be reconnecting. So another feature is when you are rebooting the machine, when you click reconnect, the system is automatically reconnecting. You don't want to connect it again. That's one of the best feature in Backstrom. You can utilize it. So the system name is changed. How you can check that system is changed or not? You can see this host name SGP-AD successfully showing. So The computer name is changed. Next, we need to disable the firewall on the system. We don't require, because the firewall will be managed by a firewall team. There's with a separate hardware and software firewalls. They will take care of it so that you can stop the both private and public network firewalls for smooth communication with the client and server. Done. Next, you need to install the Active Directory and DNS services from the Server Manager console. Open the Server Manager console. You can click here. Now here we have a add rules and feature is there. Click this. It's loading. Yeah. So now what we need to do, you can click on next. Role-based feature-based installation. Next. This is a server. And next. And we need to select Active Directory domain services. And as well as we need to select DNS service. Only these two services we can select, guys. Okay. One is Active Directory domain services, another one is a DNS. Next, remaining all are default. Don't make any changes here. Install it. This will take some time. Please wait. You can see here. So configuration required installation is succeeded. You can close it here. Now you can go to the flag symbol and promote this over to domain controller. So installation is over. Now we'll make it as a server, as a domain controller. So guys, domain controller means we are managing as a separate entity, right? So separate group. So the group name we need to provide, that is called forest name. So we're going to create a first domain, right? This is a first forest. So can give the name, whatever the company name we have. Example, my company name is a ctn.com I'm providing. Okay. And click next. It will check that in my network anywhere ctn.com is available or not. If it is not there, then it will take it. And it will ask, hey, do you want to create a DSRM password, domain security, domain service restoration password? In case of uninstallation of domain controller role, it will ask the password protection. So you can give the name, you can give the password based on your convenient, and do not share to anyone. And click next. And now this is a DNS delegation, not a problem. Next, and it will check the name. CTN is available or not. Mostly it will available in my network because of this is the first time I'm creating it. If already is available, CTN means it will suggest CTN 0. So what are the files for Active Directory it will be installing and configuring? This is a default location. Don't make any changes here. And finally, click on next. And it will check the prerequisites all are met or not. In case of if you miss any item, it will show the indication. Then we can fix that error. Then you can continue. See, all prerequisite checks are passed. Okay, successfully you can click install. Okay, so please wait for a couple of minutes. It will install. After that, the machine will reboot. Then you can see the server you can log in with the ctn.com. So that's it. So your Active Directory DNS services are installed. In the next session, I'll show you how to manage this Active Directory. Like you can manage your systems, manage the users, etc. Now it is asking for reboot. Almost installation is completed. Now can click reconnect. See guys, now it will not reconnect because of the username previously is administrator. Now it is changed as a CTN domain administrator. So now we can type this administrator like this. And what is the password? Same password. Same password we need to log in. So what are the password we have getting connected? The same password we can log in here. That is promoted. So local administrator is promoted as a domain administrator. So now it's a CTN domain. I hope you are clearly understand the concept. Watch the record once again. Do the same steps in Active Directory and practice Mobaxterm usage on daily. Okay, then only you'll get more information. Any other question before end this session?
I think I'll just go over this video because
Yeah, sure, I'll give you. Okay, so the machine is successfully ready. So we'll see you in the next class, how you can managing the computer's users with the Active Directory server. Okay, thank you guys.